Hello my friends and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated community Minecraft server. I'm up in the crow's nest of my ship, as I am wont to do at the beginning of my episodes, because I like flying around it first things first, right? Do I have everything I need? I sure do. Let me make sure I got it on my rocket though. Alright, full disclosure, I did shoot an intro already, and then I discovered it was highly corrupted, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot it again by flying out here. Taking a look around some of 8 Ravens stuff. Look at all of that sugar cane. And then back to the ship. Ship's starting to look pretty good. I'm still thinking about putting in a mizzen mast. I still need to go hang out at the crow's nest and let my farms do their work. Is that a block missing? Frickin'. I don't know if I did that or not. And I'm coming over here to look at this. Because this, for those of you who were last time, the staircase didn't match up very well on this side. Because it was 1 block forward, right? So over here, I had to... Oh, man, if I could stop on this tree, this would probably work for now. So over here, I had this, and everything was fine. And when I went to the other side, it was 1 block forward. So all I did was just move it back, and it's not as nice as this right here. There's a 1 block that looks out of place. But I'll probably do some other things later on to fix it up. Who knows? But it's better now. Everything matches up, and now I don't know if I'm going to move Captain Robert Plant over there or not. And I don't think I am, because... Oh, that's cheating. I was trying to do my thing, it didn't work out too well. Captain Robert Plant might need to be moved, because I'm thinking about his positioning here. But then I also got to thinking, maybe I put a staircase of some sort up here? Right? And it was at this point in the preceding recordings, ladies and gentlemen, that I realized that I had some corruption issues going on. And that's what we've caught up to here. Now, this area down below here could be like the captain's actual bedroom, the captain's den. Well, I guess it would just be his bedroom, right? The quarters, the captain's quarters stuff, or billet. I don't know what they call it in the Navy. Do they have a special term for it in the Navy? I wouldn't know. But in here, there maybe, like this section here kind of shows how much space might be required for a staircase leading up from this side and from this side, and then Captain Robert Plant could be a centerpiece, right? A totem on the ship, if you will. And then I could probably have a door here, right? And I say here, like real tight to this staircase, because on this side you can see it better. If I put the door here, and this is how much space I kind of want to leave for walking around, just the outside of the room, so people can get over here and drop down, maybe? Even though that's going to be closed off soon enough. I'll be moving the portal, so maybe not. Ooh, I don't know. Should I just make this 2 big rooms, divide it right down the middle, right? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Divide it right down the middle, and have this be the captain's quarters, and that's the word I was looking for. And this be me lodging for guests, etc. Also... These are all now spawnable spaces, so let me go ahead and put some lighting up, just in case, Right? So maybe that's the project for today. I think it will be. I do need to do some general clearing out over there at the witch area. Maybe I'll fly over and show you that in just a second. But I also have been considering putting together 4 little micro-nano farms of cows and sheep and pigs right in here. Again, I would want some sort of hallway, so... Actually, let me use the ceiling, because the ceiling's a little bit safer, right? So there would still be a hallway going down this way, and then something in the center, right? So maybe 4 little... Oh no, I would want to run them pretty close to the front here, so I could just run up the stairs and feed them, and then drop back down and recover their entity-crammed carcasses, right? So, pardon me. So that's what I'm thinking for those. I'll center them off of that and just do probably a chest, a hopper, and then a dispenser, and then 2 blocks. Wait, would that even... I might have to drop it into the subfloor here a little bit. So if I did chest, hopper, cow level, and then knock out this piece. Yep, I think that's what it's going to be. Alright, so those are my 2 projects for today here at the ship. Let me go over here and show you what the plan is. Yeah, over at the witch hut, I guess. There is a witch hut presently. at some point I'm going to turn it into a witch farm, because I'm thinking about redstone projects that I want to do in the near future, and I'm sure Tons, New Terror, and Micah would like to do some redstone stuff as well. I didn't know there were mushrooms growing over here, huge mushrooms even. Oh, the beginning house that I built for people who spawn here, the egg of indifference for people who get here. Oh, somebody came over here and got that mushroom. I still haven't discovered what's up with this portal. I'm almost tempted to go in it now just to see where it goes. But would it bring me back to where I need to be? All right, quick detour, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's inside this portal real fast. Mountain base, end portal. Okay, so this is... Alright, this is going to take me back to 8 Ravens Place. I hope. Because that's where they were linked up to. Unless it drops me... Yeah, see, I'm back at 8 Ravens Place, as I would expect. Wall. So, I guess it behooves me to go ahead and tear down... Do I have a... I don't. I do have water, though, so I can turn it off, at least. And, let's see, can... Come on. Come on. Oh, it's not going to let me get there. So now we know what that is. So nice little detour, right? Okay. Up, old school, straight up in the air while jumping in the water. Where is it at? Where was that thing at? Oh, there it is. Do I have a sign? Yep. So, wow, it's all canopied over here. Giant mushroom canopy. Turn that off. Couple signs. Bear with me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'll skip ahead. All right, my friends, so I've told them, or told anyone who would come along here not to enter, not linked properly. At least for the time being, I think that should do. And, you know, any port in a storm, however, if somebody came upon this and was like, I have to get out of here and go into the nether to be safe without realizing that home base is just that far away or even right there. I mean, if things are that desperate, light it up, you know, but I don't think they will be. Let's see. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so the swamp's right over here. I really don't know what that box is. There might have been a witch hut over here originally. Man, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure there were 2 of them. But I do know, ladies and gentlemen, that there is another witch hut. Oh, come on, into the water. Oh, that always works, and it's not working this time. That over here... over here is, in fact, a witch hut, so I want to show it to you at least. I mean, all this bravado. There it is. Oh. There we go. Alright, so we have this witch hut over here. And I'm thinking about converting it, which means... well, first things first, I'd probably have to clear these trees. And then I would probably want to stump it down. I'd need to mark out where the bounding areas of it are. I think it's the floor and the ceiling, and I think there's one other floor you can make out of it. I'm going to have to do some research. But this should be fun. That's something to work on. So I'm going to get rid of these trees while I'm here, and then head back to the ship and do some work. I'll do research on this later. But if you know, leave a comment below and let me know which sections of the roof I need to make floors on. I'd appreciate it. All right, let me get these things chopped down. Welcome back, my friends, and as you can see, I've installed the 4 little cubby holes that I'm going to need in order for my critters to drop down in there. And did that? Oh, I need to remove that. I did my blocks wrong at first. But as you can see, this will get that to dispense. We'll put some water in there later. And everything will be A-okay. Or, you know what, do I want to drop this down so that this is the whole block? And then just put a button right on top of it? Maybe? That's an interesting thought. Let me go ahead and see what that would look like even. First we'll make that a whole block, and then we'll get rid of this guy. Hopefully that button's still there. It is. Yeah, so if we had this, and maybe... Do I have an iron button on me? I don't. Like, that would work too. Then the cows would... No, the cows wouldn't be able to get out of here. They'd just kind of bob their heads right there. And then while you were left-clicking them, you know, if you didn't come over here and accidentally hit that, you'd probably be alright. Well, let's go down and see what that looks like. I didn't even think about that until just now. But this is what this will look like. Each of these have a gap space of 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chest, etc. the two dispensers on the inboard side. The dispensers face inboard, I should say. Inboardly, I believe is the word they would use. And this pretty much dictates that instead of having a hallway here, well, maybe, yeah, because this could be, alright, walk past this, and then back behind here there's something else, so maybe. But I was also thinking that the wall would be right here, on this block level. Hold on, surely I've got some. Well, I'll use this for now. So the wall would come down, and this is what you would see, right? And then over here, a door. And you'd come through and be in the forward part of the ship. Hull, you know. But I don't know. Maybe. Something to think about later. The detailing is really starting to come into play here, and how each piece goes together. The larger aspects of the project build were actually easier parts. When I was thinking about what I was going to put in the bottom hull, in the very next to the keel of the ship, I knew immediately I needed a villager trading hall, and I knew I had a villager breeder, which I had already built with Captain Stubing up there, and the villagers below, and I knew that that space had to be a certain distance, so that's how those two were going to fit on the ship, just as I knew that that iron farm had to be so far away from the village that Captain Stubing was creating. Are you kidding me? 190 blocks in either direction, and I hit the one spot where there's one right above me. Oh, man. Yes, so a lot of these elements had to go where they had to go. And the farms kind of went on the farm deck because that was just the what's the word I'm looking for? The theme of that deck, right? And then the next deck was the cannon deck, which I still want to make more little dispensers that'll shoot fireworks out the side. And I've also been looking at a very large cannon that would shoot thousands of blocks away, right? But I'd have to make sure that nobody builds in that direction should I ever want to show off that. But, you know, these little details, roundabout story to get back to this, the little detail aspects, like what am I going to... This looks like there's a lot of space, and there is. But what could I do with this space? You know, is this going to be the galley? Is this going to be the chef's kitchen? Right? Is this going to be the navigation room? That's awfully big. I could put maps in here and stuff like that. But wouldn't that stuff normally be in the captain's, you know, galley? Who knows? I don't really. Also, I put in this fence post. I'm sure you saw that. I haven't got to work on that because I'm almost out of redstone. The whole reason I started to record. I went back to pick up my redstone. I had 1 block plus 1 dust, so that witch project might have to happen sooner rather than later. I'm going to leave these for now. They're ready to be loaded. I'm going to leave them. And I'd like some feedback. Give me some feedback, guys and gals. Let me know. What do you think? This way with the glass, or this way so that the whole block's there and then the glass would enclose the rest? And it doesn't have to be glass. I just happen to prefer glass. If you don't want to see what's going on in there, then you don't need to. But I think it's nice to have different elements. And then it would just, yeah, maybe that works. Maybe that works better. I don't know. Give me your feedback on that. But the redstone project is probably going to happen sooner rather than later. So that's, Tons, if you're around, I might need your help on a redstone witch build pretty quickly. All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish this up at least for today. And then we'll go from there. I'll come back and I'll show you where I'm at. I have created, I've got 2 little things ready to go here. And the first one is done. I just need to kind of do some cleanup and stuff, but I thought I'd take this opportunity to let you know what's going on with this. This is the easiest way I know of, and this is a Grian technique, so if you want to go Google him and check him out on YouTube, he does a lot of building, so he has a lot of cool techniques. And this one is one where you basically build an inner ring, right? And as I said, Captain Robert Plant is not centered. And then you build an outer ring, right, which I have done. And these are just circles that I've made based on rings that I'm comfortable with. So that's a 3-1-3, and this is a, I think, 5-2-2, except, no, 5-1-1-1. No, 5-2-1-1. Oh, these are a little tighter. These are a little bit more rounder. Oh, that was on purpose. So, because I wanted to be able to get this up the way it needs to be. And this is a pretty easy build. You're just going to fill in the spaces between these areas. Now, I could have built these all the way up, But once I got the circles in, I realized I probably want to do wood with those. So I'm going to leave those be for the time being while I continue to fill in my natural wood staircasing, right? So I'm just putting these on top of the areas where they would be. Were they... I think, yeah. Were they extended all the way up as this pillar is starting to become, right? So, oh, this one's going to be a 4 wide, which is okay. Bam. And then up here, I think the easiest way to do this is to block there, and then I'll get rid of it later. And then these guys, right? Oops. Oh, that's going to have to come out, because that won't work like that. And as you can see, this will be here. Oh no, why is it one higher than the other one? Surely I didn't start one of them too far out. Oh, one here. Oh my goodness. Maybe I did. It came up and then I gave it one extra thing like that before it started going up. Oh, well. I can do that here too. But do I like that or do I prefer this one? That's a pretty gradual and this is a pretty steep. Oh yeah. I forgot. I did want to see what it looked like one way and the other. Well, you tell me, again, which do you think looks better? If I bring it up to here, this is about as far up as it needs to go. The next step is, you know, these guys right here. But this doesn't have to be like this because this could just be the way out, right? 1, 2, oh man, how many are on that side? 1, 2, let's bump up. I have another one? I will in a second. Forget it for now. Alright, we'll leave that one blank. So what I could have them do is come up here, and then up here could be more fence posting, which I don't have right now. And maybe, just maybe, this is the foremast, or maybe the foremast goes right here. Or maybe Captain Stubing is right in the middle of it, or Captain Robert Plant. Hey, there's one more. Oh, can I get to it? I can. Alright, so let me clean this up and decide which way I'm going to go with it. I need to get rid of all of these cobblestone pillars. And then I got one more project I think I want to get underway, or somewhat completed. Today's projects might not be completed projects, ladies and gentlemen. Today's projects might be week 1 of miscellaneous details, because it's easier to, I don't know, sometimes I want to work on one project at a time, and sometimes I want to work on a bunch of little projects at a time. You know, the ship as a whole is one big project to be working on, for example. But let me go ahead and clean this up and take a look at it, and we'll come back for another segment here. Welcome back, my friends. As you can see, I need a little bit of wood, so I came over here to the tree farm and chopped it all down. Went and finished my project, and now I'm back here to plant some trees real fast. I say real fast, it shouldn't take too long at all. There we go. Up we go, and right across. Alright, so what I did was finish the section that was cobblestone before. I used, to kind of get it into the theme of the foremast anyways. So that way, if I don't actually use the foremast, I'll at least have like that wood theme there. So it'll kind of look right. If that makes any sense? And now that I think about it, I hope those tree plants going in weren't too loud. I apologize, I don't have those block sounds turned down. Alright, so we have this area here, and again we're waiting because I'm thinking about this style versus the open air block style, because I think actually this the depressed area is better, because when cows or pigs or whatever are going to float up and bob right in here, that would be, I think that would look better than if it was like this and they were there. You run the risk of running into the button, but that happens. Over here is what we have built. I think it looks pretty nice. What do you think? Again, I've gone with spruce on the main stairs. As people go up and down, one would think that those would be the bits that were kind of waxed or whatever. Let me go ahead and put some light out here for now. Alright, to get this covered up. Don't want it to attract any more mobs than it needs to, right? Because it's going to attract some. And here and here. I like it. I like the stairs. For now, I have this section open still, so that people could come in and out and do this. Wings, you know, they do things like that. And back here, this section... Ooh. Oh! I need to close in with some more wood, which I will do soon. Am I going to be able to get up here? I think I am. But there is my staircase. I think it looks pretty good. Getting up and down, you might say, hey, why have two? Well, you know, why not? I got a lot of ship to work with here. What am I going to do with all this open space, you know? Why not have two staircases? I think it looks pretty cool. And I still haven't decided what I'm going to do back in the back, but I'm probably going to divide it right down the middle and then have this like be a passageway. And it's unfortunate that this block is like this. I might have to bring this back one more or just make this the wall, right? And then doors could be right here. That would lead back into, I'll divide this in half, the guest quarters and the captain's quarters. And that's for another day, because for today I am out of time. And if you've enjoyed what you saw, then by all means, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, then by all means, please do consider subscribing for more content coming like this very, very soon. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. I sure do appreciate it. And I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.